Hey beauties, it's me, Alegra. Babes, with the holidays here now and 2018 winding down, I was so inspired the other day. I was thinking about some of my favorite makeup and beauty products of 2018, and I was thinking about doing, just rounding that up and, sharing with you guys. But I was reaching into my vanity, into my makeup area, and everything I was reaching for were my favorite brushes. And then I wound up having so many favorite brushes, I said, you know what? And they're just so outstanding. Like, they actually, for me, are just above and beyond amazing. Just so, for me, because I'm a makeup addict, it's life-changing. It just made me so happy, these brushes, in my makeup application and how my makeup would come out. So I've always been obsessed with brushes, so to finally in 2018 have been able to find the brushes of my dreams, I was just so happy and so grateful, and I thought, let me share that with you guys, because makeup brushes, I mean, they truly, of course, the right ones, a lot now can really just totally change your makeup game. And I've been on the hunt for amazing brushes for the longest time, like it could be like 20 years now. So this year I just was so blown away and by the brushes that I found that I've been loving, that I'm obsessed with. And so I thought, let me share them with you guys. And I don't have these are just brushes that are outstanding. There are so many brushes, like for example fluffy brushes. I feel like there are so many great fluffy brushes. You really can't go wrong. So I'm just gonna share the brushes that just rocked my world, and so let me get right into it and show you guys. But they're not for every category, because some brushes are just great. I feel like it doesn't matter what brush I use. I'm just gonna show you the stuff that for me, I'm obsessed with. So I gotta tell you guys, I am so blown away. I almost don't even want to tell you guys about this, but if you're a makeup addict and you're not, it's well worth every penny because it's so life-changing. This Dior buffer brush that I got has truly changed my life, like as a makeup addict, it is just, and now I know I had said in a previous video I was using this to apply my blush, and I was just so blown away by how it applies blush just more than perfectly. It just looks so stunning. You can go right in and apply your powder with it. And this is just my Charlotte Tilbury powder right here that I also just love so much. But it's just so amazing. And I have to tell you, God's honest truth, guys, I have a few buffer brushes. I have a few MAC. I have a few buffer brushes, and I thought maybe any buffer brush would give the same effect, but it really doesn't. This Dior buffer brush is everything. It is just so amazing. I truly can't believe it because I'm really, I don't know how to say it, but I've never seen anything like the way it makes my blush come out. And if you are having problems with your blush and you want your blush to come out perfect, if you go in store and try this, I think you'll be so blown away. You won't believe your eyes. And also you can also use it to apply your powder. And I mean, you could also, this is actually when I met the Dior artist at Sephora. She was using it for foundation, for liquid foundation. So she actually uses this to apply the Dior airbrush foundation. I haven't even been doing that. I've just been using it for blush and powder. I have used it for my foundation when I first bought it, and I really, I just fell in love with it for my blush, and so that's all I'm really using it for now. But for the blush, if you're an addict, if you want that perfect flushed, perfectly blended, and it just makes it melt right into your skin somehow, this is everything. It is a bit pricey because it is Dior, so I think it was like $68, but it is so life-changing. It really is. So I actually could just make a whole video about that. That brush is just everything. So another brush that I just absolutely love is this brush here. So this is a dual fiber type of brush, and I know Morphe has one as well. This one is, oh no, this is Morphe. The first one I bought was from MAC, and I have it upstairs. I'm in my room, in my beauty room, but this one actually is Morphe. It's the M404, and actually this one is just the same as my MAC, so I would recommend this one over the MAC because it was probably like $5 or $6. But I've had this for the longest time. It has stayed absolutely perfect, so I love that. But what I love this for the most, and it really changed my contour game and my makeup game, is doing the cream contour. It just absolutely makes your cream contour come out so stunning, so well blended. You can, I put it on a lot of times, my cream contour with like the contour stick or even a, like a concealer brush, and then I blend out with this. And you can make circular motions, and then you can blend up. I mean, you could even apply it with this. I don't do that. I apply it usually with a, like I said, concealer brush, so you get, so it's nice and concentrated, and then I blend out with this. And you'll just want to go like this, and back and forth, and then after I'm done going back and forth, I kind of like just flick, very gently flick upwards like that, like almost like a zigzag upward motion. And you just get the most gorgeous, gorgeous blended cream contour. And you can use it on your forehead as well, and here, and your contour will just come out so perfect, so well blended. So I absolutely love, love, love this brush so much. And again, this is the Morphe M, I believe it's the M404. It's kind of faded. It might be the M40. I think it's M404. But it's a dual fiber kind of brush. So another brush that I just absolutely love, and for me is really just, the effect it creates on your eyes is so gorgeous that it's worth paying more for it. It is a MAC brush. It's the MAC M286, and this brush is so gorgeous. The effect that it gives to your eyes. I like to use it to just blend out the crease, and especially if you love to blow out your under eyes, this does it so perfectly. It's crazy. It's just absolutely stunning. It's another dual fiber brush. Morphe might have one of these. Just look for like an eyeshadow brush that's dual fiber, but I'm not sure. This one I got from MAC. It is so amazing, and you can blend out everything just absolutely stunning. It will come out your makeup, you'll see a difference. You'll see a huge difference in your eyeshadow application. Specifically, I mean, under your eye, when you want to do that, smoke out your under eye, this is everything. But also, to blend into your crease is just amazing. Just makes everything look so flawless, so well blended. So this is an amazing brush, worth every penny. It's probably like only $28 though, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. So another brush that I really truly do love is another Morphe brush, the M562. This is so great for blending those crease colors together, so you keep everything very concentrated, especially if you want to go from dark colors into light colors and you just want to blend your edges and blend one color into the other but not get color all over the place. This absolutely does that. It just blends that line so perfectly. And I have other ones, similar brushes like this from different brands, but this one is my favorite. And it's just so perfect, so precise, and it definitely blends that line just so perfectly, so you won't have, lines between your colors. Your colors will be blended perfectly together. Another brush, I just got this brush the other day, guys, and I love this brush so much. This is from Karity. This is the E27. This brush is another game changer. Now, I have other brushes with this kind of slanted head. This brush is different for some reason. I'm not sure if it's the bristles, but I think it's because it has a very long handle. So what I use this for, and it just makes the most gorgeous part. I've also been trying to get like this really, really absolutely perfect blend from my brow bone color into my crease color, and I just feel like it's just never perfect. A lot of times I'm just always like, I just don't like it. I want it to look very, just even more perfect, like more blended. And this brush absolutely does that. So after, what you do is you just run it along your brow bone, under your eyebrow. And you don't have to do any other work. Like I've been doing a lot of work with my other brushes, packing and then pulling down and a lot of things. This makes it so there is nothing else to do. It makes it so much easier, and it comes out so flawless. So you would just run it under your eyebrow like that. And it just gives you that most perfect blend from your, from your brow bone shade into your transition shade. And then you can angle angle it. So, you want to face the angled part towards your nose. See how it's angled? So turn that in go into your nose with that, and then, you know, bring it out like that, and it just makes the most perfect blend from your, you know, from your highlight on your brow bone into your transition. It looks so gorgeous and just takes 1 second. So this is the Karity E27. It's such an amazing brush. I'm so happy I got this brush. That brush is also probably very inexpensive because Karity is very affordable. So I'm sure that brush is probably like $10 or less. So that's really great. So another brush that I really love, you know, I just love this brush. It's a contour brush from Tarte. And I love this brush because for some reason it just does the perfect nose contour. And you wouldn't think it would because it's pretty big, but it actually does your nose contour so perfect, like 1, 2, 3, and you're contoured. It's and I love it. And then it also does the most beautiful contour under here, under your cheekbone. So I just love this brush, and it just feels so good, and it's just such a great brush. I don't necessarily need it to contour, but I do love it, and I do love it for that nose contour. I just love it. I just really love this brush. I think this brush is really amazing. You can also pack your contour on like this, and you'll get it nice and concentrated, and then you can kind of gently blend it out so you can get a nice, you know, contour. If you want it to be a bit pronounced, like I do like a glam look, so I like to kind of pack it on and then blend it out very gently. And of course, I do love my Artiste brushes, so I do have the Artiste Oval 8 brush for my face, and I do love to use that brush. Those are such great brushes, the Artiste. They give you that totally flawless. I love to apply them on my powder and then kind of blend everything off as a finishing step, but it also, those are just so outstanding for applying foundation. I do see a huge difference when I use my Artiste brush and I apply my foundation and get everything really blended well together. I use the Artiste Oval 8 for that. And I do have a coupon code now, guys. I don't make any money for my coupon code, but they did offer it to me to give to you guys. If you're interested, you can use the code Alegra for just until the 25th of December, and you'll get 50% off your Artiste order. They do have a monthly subscription plan now. They have come out with the most cutest little booties that go over your brushes to protect your brushes. So I absolutely love that. It's the cutest thing ever. I just love my Oval 8 or my Oval 7 to apply my foundation. It just comes out really flawless and really perfectly blended. So guys, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. I hope you guys are all having happy holidays. Mazel tov to all of our Hebrew friends. I know some of you guys gave me a mazel, and I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, yes, that is so awesome. I just loved it. It's like mazel tov. So thank you so much. So guys, thanks again so much for coming to hang out with me today, and I hope you're all doing good, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.